When you first unbox the Yamaha YPT-280, the sense of possibility is immediate. The keyboard's streamlined black chassis feels substantial yet surprisingly light, tipping the scales at just under 12 pounds. Slide it onto a table, perch it on your lap, or set it on a dedicated stand. It won't dominate your space, but it won't feel flimsy either. The 61 full-sized keys provide ample room for developing finger technique without overwhelming beginners who might find an 88-key piano daunting. As someone who has guided complete newcomers through their first Mary Had a Little Lamb stumbles, I can attest that this key size strikes a perfect balance between authenticity and approachability. From the moment you power up the YPT-280, you're greeted by Yamaha's renowned Pure CF sound engine, which faithfully reproduces the tone of a concert-grade grand piano. Press the portable grand piano button and the keyboard instantly morphs its voice, surrounding you with lush, resonant depth that belies its entry-level price tag. What's impressive is how that same engine adapts to other tone categories: electric pianos, strings, harpsichords, synthesizers, each one remarkably distinct, full of character, and free from harsh digital artifacts. At any volume level, the twin onboard speakers deliver crisp highs and warm lows, making late-night practice sessions a pleasure rather than a chore. Yamaha understood that playing notes in isolation can get old fast, so they've packed the YPT-280 with hundreds of built-in songs spanning children's tunes, classical works, pop chart toppers, and holiday favorites. Each selection comes programmed into the digital lesson framework. Activate one of the 3 lesson modes and the keyboard guides you through right hand, left hand, or both hands parts at a tempo you choose. In my experience, the ability to slow a piece down to half speed while still retaining full audio fidelity is a game changer for cultivating muscle memory and reinforcing sight reading skills. After playing along a few times, you'll find yourself retaining melodies that once seemed inscrutable. Beyond the keyboard's robust lesson system, 2 ear training quiz games take your learning further. In key to sound mode, the YPT-280 plays a note, and you must match it on the keyboard. It's a fun way to sharpen your melodic recognition. In the listen and play game, you replicate short sequences of notes, reinforcing both ear training and memory. I introduced these games to a beginner group class, and the students responded with enthusiasm. They felt like they were leveling up as they progressed from easy 3-note patterns to 4- and 5-note phrases. It's a subtle nudge toward developing absolute pitch awareness, often overlooked in digital keyboards at this price. One of the most ingenious features Yamaha has included is smart chord mode. Instead of wrestling with complex fingerings, you can play full, luscious chords, majors, minors, sevenths, and even some jazz voicings simply by holding down one finger. For novices, this means you can accompany yourself or jam along with the built-in rhythms without fussing over finger placement. I found that smart chord transforms a solo practice session into a fuller musical experience, and it's especially delightful when paired with the keyboard's 154 auto accompaniment styles, from rock and hip-hop to salsa and waltz. Portability remains a standout selling point. While some rivals tout lighter weights, few match Yamaha's blend of sturdiness and maneuverability. You can power the YPT-280 either via the AC adapter or 6 AA batteries, and in my real-world testing, the alkaline cells lasted nearly 6 hours of mixed play quizzing, chord workouts, and full-blown song runs before I noticed any drop in volume. Whether you're busking in a park respectful of noise ordinances, of course, teaching a backyard group, or simply carrying the instrument between rooms, you'll appreciate the solid, ergonomic handle built into the rear panel. For the tech-savvy musician, the back panel hosts a USB-to-host port that functions as a class-compliant MIDI interface. Plug straight into a computer or tablet, no drivers required, and you unlock a universe of notation software, DAWs, and app-based tutorials. I connected the YPT-280 to both GarageBand on an iPad and a desktop copy of Ableton Live, and in each case it registered instantly. Now I can record MIDI tracks, correct misplayed notes after the fact, and even assign different virtual instruments to different zones of the keyboard. For a beginner-level model, this depth of integration is practically unheard of. Of course, no instrument is without its trade-offs. The YPT-280 forgoes the rotary data wheel that appears on Yamaha's mid-range models, so navigating menus and dialing in parameter changes takes a few extra button presses. There's no pitch bend lever or dedicated modulation wheel, which may disappoint players used to contemporary synth controllers. And while the smart chord library is broad, there are no built-in effects like chorus or flange, only adjustable reverb and brilliance controls. Yet given the YPT-280's modest $149 price point, these omissions feel reasonable rather than regrettable after all. This keyboard is designed to usher learners into the world of music making, not to replace a pro studio rig. All things considered, the Yamaha YPT-280 portable keyboard for beginners offers a wealth of thoughtful, high-quality features wrapped in a design that's both attractive and adventure-ready. Its educational toolkit built-in songs, lesson modes, and ear-training quizzes lays down a solid pedagogical foundation, while the pure CF sound engine, smart chord, and auto accompaniment styles let you experience genuine musicality from day one. Add USB MIDI connectivity, battery-powered freedom, and Yamaha's reputation for reliability, and you have a package that's exceptionally well-rounded. Whether you're buying for a child's first foray into piano, reclaiming your own musical aspirations, or simply seeking an ultra-portable creative companion, this keyboard delivers value, versatility, and pure enjoyment in spades. So guys, if you want to buy this, please visit our video description box below. There you'll find an additional discount. Also, dear viewer, please note that prices may vary at any time during future deals, and don't forget to subscribe to motivate us to keep bringing you the best reviews and discounts.